triggered event, introducing you to the Duelist, who ploddles on up there, and sets up behind the 2 new enemies that have sort of come out to see what all this ruckus is about. Your Duelist is your melee DPS. He's very, very bursty. He does a lot of damage, but he's also very weak, which is typical of your sort of rogue style classes in RPG games. So we can select him using that. The tank, now because it's the same turn, he's got no action points, so he can't actually do anything, which is cool. He's done his job. He's got his little cannon over the wall though. So you select him. You got your various things. You've got your sword strike, which is like a single target little damage dealing ability. You've got your blink, which is a teleport effectively to any location. Whirlwind is the one that attacks up to like 5 enemies around him and does a decent amount of damage. And then the pistol, which is sort of, you fire your pistol. I haven't actually seen what the range is like on that. It's quite nice. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a nice little sword strike on these 2 enemies. Now keep in mind that when you do select your the hero, you've got your skill cost down in that little bubble down there, sword strike, skill cost, damage, and then a little description in the tooltips. I have 300 AP action points, which means I can effectively use this sword strike like 6 times. You're not confined to sort of moving and then using an ability, and then that's that character's turn over. You have got more freedom with that, more variety within your movements combined with your attacks, so you can find that sort of happy medium and balance your AP based on what you want to do, what you want to accomplish with the tactics. So yeah, let's you're away into him. So yeah, he does his little animation. It's very it reminds me of Pokemon, the original classics of Pokemon. But you know, you get the little animations and the little attacks. It's kind of quaint. It's really nice. So yeah, he's still got 250 AP. Vigar one-shots you. So yeah, we've got him. He can do again. I mean, I'll show you blink if you want. So you got your blink. Actually, how much AP is that blink? It's only 25. So he does a little blink. He runs off, followed by his twins, and then you still got him. So you can select him again. This is sort of getting around an obstacle or a line of sight issue thing maybe, and checking that out. So select him again to center. It really would be nice to have Wasad to sort of move but maintain the skill wheel there, so you can sort of pan the camera if your skill tooltip is off the camera, the view range or something, so you can sort of read what it says. So let's shoot him in the face. Pistol shot. He shoots him, and he does a little animation, and he coughs. Well, that's insulting. I'm going to hit you with my stick. So he does a little sword animation now. I think the characters are quite nice. They're quite well designed. They are simple. They've got that sort of cel-shaded look to them, but I think that really plays to the game. I'll let you watch this cutscene. Sort of trigger event type thing that kicked off. My Duelist got hit from behind by an officer who was flanking him, so now the healer and the sniper are all gung-ho and they want vengeance for tapping him on the shoulder. So yeah, so we got the cursor back. So what we're going to do is we're going to select he's going to run off, because I meant to do that, you see. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing you can't select these by right-clicking on them when you have another character selected, so that might be something the developers want to fix. So I've got my sniper selected, so I click in the middle of the thing. Got a headshot, which is boom, headshot. Rifle shot, enemy with his rifle. Queen's very real still. And a grenade, which is always nice to have on these dudes. So as an introduction to the sniper, you want to keep him far back, you want to do headshots mostly. So if we pop him in the head with this, nice little streamlined animations, very simple but very nice. I suppose if they wanted to push forward with it, they could add a bit more, instead of making the models worse, they could instead sort of improve the animation so that they look more, I don't want to say realistic, because they've got their own simplicity and style to it, but more, so like there's more force and impact from the world events, like there's more recoil from the buck and the tank as well. When he fires his cannon, it's more sort of, you can see the momentum from the shots. Some more sort of like physics in the animation, I suppose you could call it. Direction of recoil and stuff like that. That would be kind of cool. That would be nice. It would be a nice addition. It wouldn't be a spoiler. So again, we've got this dude selected. This is something you gotta get used to. You got him selected, but I want to select her. And I think if I click her now, he'll move. He does. So I mean, could do with being fixed. That. So what you've got to do is you've got to middle mouse and then click her, and then walk her to the Duelist, who's all the way over there. And she's got a nice range on her heel, actually. So that's always cool. And I've been told, and I have been explicitly told, that the healer does not have jiggle physics in her breasts, nor are there any nipples modeled to the character. That is a direct quote from the developers of the game, so stop looking. So I just move around a bit. I think the next trigger point is further up here, because this is sort of like the entrance to the city. One other good cool thing as well is that you can scroll very slowly at first, but as you get further out it picks up a bit in pace. So if you want to see a wide area of the map, or indeed the whole area of the map with the blackness that is X and A, X and A's dead space, that's cool. The other problem with this is that if you click somewhere with abilities mainly, so it's locked in on him. If I wanted to throw a grenade, I mean the cursor doesn't scale very well with the map, with the zoom on the map, so it's almost as if the cursor is still acting in a way that I'm zoomed in fully, so you only really use this for scouting. It'd be nice if it did move and you had sort of like more abilities with longer ranges, but yeah, it's not something I'm going to cry about, to be honest, because I can't see people zooming out much more anyway. And even then, when you do zoom out at the lower levels, so you got pretty good. It's still a bit, the offset's still noticeable, but it's not distractingly noticeable. You do a little spin. So yeah, keep zoomed in and only zoom out for scouting and stuff like that, and you'll be fine. So move him all the way up here now.